Okay guys, here's the bonus feature that I told you about with the neck string and having another tool, another arrow in your quiver for how to help your horse understand vertical flexion. It's important that we remember the sequence of events, or the sequence of development that Pat has given us, and that is, first we need to get our horse's mind, then we'll ask for their flexion, then we'll shift their weight to be in a position to be ready so that the feet you're going to ask for are available, and then their feet will move, right? So mind, flexion, weight, and then the feet. So another fun little challenge for you to give yourself is, am I doing things in that order in simple things? Like, when I ask my horse to back up using my neck string, am I getting the mind first, then flexion, before I shift her weight and ask her feet to move? So a fun little isolation is, can I use my neck string to teach my horse about flexion? So can I put a little bit of pressure on my neck string and get her to tuck her nose and lower her neck? Alright, so that's the first goal, is just to play with that. Some of you might have things happen like your horse might back up, and if that's the case, camper traffic, we're close to the campground. If that's the case, then no big deal, but what that means is your horse is focusing on your tools and not on your body language. Alright, so if that happens, what I recommend you do is, I recommend that you put their butt up against a rail and make sure that you're not doing anything in your body that your horse could interpret as meaning to move their feet, right? So first thing I'm going to do, right, is I just did it right then. I gave her a rub and her ear came back to me, so that I got the mind. Then I'm going to ask for her flexion. When she gives me that, it doesn't have to be any more than what she just did. When she gives me some flexion, now I'm going to engage my body and ask her weight to shift back, and now her feet can move. Okay? That's how you can play with that a little bit before you put it into the next little thing I'm going to give you. So the next little thing, if you isolate that out and have this mean vertical flexion, then I can also use this neck string to stabilize my hands like we do for monkey riding, but it's also going to have another supporting aid that will mean vertical flexion. So as I ride along, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my reins, my bridle reins first, and then I'm going to pick up my neck string. And I have to have the neck string short enough that I can use the porcupine game to remind her about vertical flexion. Okay, so I'm going to ride her. Try it. Where they can get a little bit emotional, that helps her understand what I mean and how to put what shape I'm looking for in her body. So there's your little bonus footage, guys. Play around with that and let me know how it goes. Hope to see you soon.